In this video, I'm going to help you improve your forehand, and all we need is our racket and one bottle of water. And before I start, I just want to mention that this week I was practicing with a girl from Ukraine, and I really enjoy a lot. And this made me think, okay, I talk so much, I do so many videos, I did almost 800 videos in 18 months. And still people don't know me, or some of you still don't know me, some of you are watching me for the first time. So when you think I am repetitive, or when I think I'm repetitive, I'm not. I still want to impact at least one more person every single day, but I want to impact millions. And I want to show you that the non-dominant hand is super important for your forehand. And what I see on her, and I see in many players, is first you don't even do the split step, and then even if you do the split step with a wide position, you never do this step, okay? And you will understand why I mentioned the footwork before I mentioned the non-dominant hand, because when you do the split step, you need to do the split step, you need to be lower on your toes, not with your flat foot, not here, and then you need to move the first step. And at the same time you do this first step, here, you need to rotate your shoulders, and here you are working already on your non-dominant hand. And then while you do the loop of the racket, while you prepare, you don't move this hand. What I see you doing, and what I see many players doing, is you don't do that, but even when you do, you are doing this, and then as soon as you open this hand, you are always moving this hand to this side. I don't want to see this. I would like you to correct this. I would like you to do the first position here, do this step, and then while you prepare your racket, always to keep this hand on your side. Remember, you need to hit the ball on your side and in front of you, with distance between the racket, the body, and the ball. So you need to keep the hand there, because it's here that you want to hit. It's not here. You don't want to hit the ball here. You want to hit there. So your hand is always there. And if the ball is lower, you go low with your hand. You don't do this also. This hand is really important. By the way, let me see if the phone is recording. Yeah, I'm recording so much that sometimes I even forgot. Sorry. And yeah, there are many exercises to work on this. Many opinions. I do what works, I do what is efficient, and I study biomechanics, I study a lot of tennis. Doesn't matter what I am or what I study, but this just to show you a little bit of my experience. I mean, I would like you to try this, and then you see that works. So the most important thing is to work on your non-dominant hand, and the basic exercise. And the easiest to do is to do the first position. I feed the ball, or the coach feed the ball, or even you, and then you run opening, and you need to catch the ball. You see, I even miss. So, oh, sorry. You need to do one, you run, and then you catch the ball here on your side. And then you need to open, okay? And then you play. And when you open, you don't throw the ball, you just open your hand. And this is important also, because when you drop the ball here, you will drop on your side, because if you drop here, you also cannot play. This is one of the best exercises you can do. Any beginner can do, kids can do, everyone can do. The second exercise is to have a bottle of water, or or a glass of water, full of water. And the kids, not this is not the best example, but you will understand. I already showed this more times, but basically you do the first position and you keep the hand here. The water is full, imagine it's full, and you need to play and hit the ball and never move this hand. And this, I don't know if it's the best or the most efficient exercise. What I know is that it's super efficient, and that works every time. Why? Because if you do this and if you use your water, you will recognize, okay, I work this with the water. I know that my hand needs to be here. And then when you play without the coach, you will understand that your hand should be there. And you will understand also if the water is full, and if you move this hand, the water, you see, is going down. And this cannot happen. So you need to keep the balance. I will show you here. You need to keep the balance. You need to do the first position. You need to open, and you need to play, okay? And keep. Don't worry if you do other mistakes, because the priority is to correct and fix your non-dominant hand. Once you fix this, we go to another thing. Another important in your non-dominant hand that I want to talk here and mention, that generates a lot of discussions online, but I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think, I also don't care when someone criticizes. As you notice, I don't reply to bad comments. Actually, I don't have a lot, and more I would have, better and more viral would go. But unfortunately, I don't have that many. I wish I could have more, but I focus on our community. I focus in those that do good comments and actually want to learn and adapt these methods, because this is the most important thing. And even before I continue, I want to say, a lot of you are buying the courses, but not everyone is emailing me, not everyone is texting me, and I know some of you are even buying and not even watching. So for me, the most important thing is when you buy and when you email me, also because, as I mentioned to you, my products are not final products. I give you the products are to sale, are still too cheap because too much value for the price it is. And my idea is to keep improving the products along the journey, so that product will get better. If you see, okay, maybe you need more this video, or you need to talk that, or you need to take this out, I will adapt if I see that makes sense. And by the way, my book is sold in more than 30 countries, and I'm doing the second version of it. I'm translating to Portuguese as well, and I'm going a version edition with video as well. So hopefully that edition can go even for more countries, and we can reach maybe the first 50 countries, because over 30 is not that many left. And now let's go back to our video. Just want to mention one more thing to your non-dominant hand. That is, maybe I'm talking too fast, sorry, because also getting dark. And what I want to say is that when you prepare, you do one, okay? You prepare, and then if you are a beginner, you always need to keep your hand here, and then you contact with the ball, and then the hand goes up, and the goal is to never go down with your hand. You cannot never do this. This is common to see, like this and this. You completely lose your balance, because the role of this hand is to keep the balance when you play tennis. Is super important, so you cannot lose the balance. And if you are a beginner, you keep it here, keep, and then go up, and then you catch, and imagine you answer the phone in the end. Some coaches ask here, but when you ask here, your hand is too close to the body, and the balls go shorter. If you go, instead of this, if you go here, you have more distance, the ball goes a little bit higher, and as a consequence goes deeper. If you are more advanced, what I recommend is to bring, when you go down, to bring this hand to the chest. I like more here, some players do here, but all of them do, because this is biomechanic. When you want more energy, you need to bring this energy to accelerate. This is super, super important. If you are more advanced, you need to do this. Of course, I'm cold, and I even did this with my hand, but with my head, but you understand, yeah. Remember, the idea of tennis or any other sport is to do the best you can, the most fast shots you want, or the fastest shot you want, and at the same time spend as little energy as possible to last for as long as possible. So if you are not efficient biomechanically, you cannot be a good player, you will get injured, and you will lose power. So the idea is to use all your energy, the idea is to use this, and this is in the studies. I'm not inventing this, I just study too much, and that's why I like YouTube, because I can share everything. Well, I'm sorry for if it was a long video and if I spoke too fast. I just wanted to deliver this message. I had this idea because I work with this kid. I enjoy too much to work with her. I'm going to Lithuania in September, by the way. I want to find one player or two or three players, but ideally one player, and start traveling more with him or with her. So if you are that player, if you'd like to have me in your country, in your city, to work with me, contact me on Instagram or send something here. I can give you my email, because I don't work anymore for any academy. I'm free. I just want to do YouTube and work with kids like this Ukrainian girl. I enjoy it so much. And now what I want is to go to tournaments, have some kids. Like, I go also to Portugal in January. So if you are Portuguese also, I have my YouTube channel. And if you are Portuguese and if you want to go and be national champion, or if you want to be, I don't know, professional player, you can count with me, you can work with me, and that's what I'm trying to find. Hopefully YouTube can help me find the player I need. I need someone that actually needs to work hard and is not here just to trying to have fun. I want someone that actually want to get better. Even if you are a kid, or if you have a kid that is playing tennis 9 years old, 10 years old, that's the goal. Younger the best, but no matter the age, if you are motivated, if you are willing to put the effort, I'm here to help, and that's the only thing I enjoy to do, is to work hard and work towards our goal. So I hope you are that player. I hope this video helps, and I'll see you tomorrow.